I'm going to go on mute. And thank you, everybody, to all the Rex members for coming on here.
Are we ready to go, Eddie?
All set, Mike.
Okay, well.
Yeah, it's 5 after.
Thank you. First, thank you, Eddie, for giving us this opportunity, and Rex for giving us this opportunity to have this webinar this morning. And thanks to all of you that have taken time to be on this call. We're going to run you through a demo on our platform, which is gaining a lot of momentum in the industry, and we're very excited about it. I want you to set it up first to let you know that although we refer to it as an app, it's actually a single member engagement all-in-one platform. And the platform is made up, it's a suite of software products that are accessible through a mobile device. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this over. I want to introduce, first of all, Praveen Kashyap, who is our founder and CEO. A brilliant engineer and a wonderful person, and Brad Thorpe, our vice president of sales, is going to do the demonstration. At the end, we're gonna do this in about 30 minutes. At the end, we'll have some time for questions and answers, and then I'll take about a minute and a half to bring you up to date on some exciting products that are in the pipeline for us and where we see some real major growth next year and beyond. So I'll turn it over to you, Brad.
All right. I take it everybody can see my screen. Is that correct? See a phone and a PowerPoint?
Yes, sir.
Oh, perfect. Great. Well, thanks. It's been a very busy, thank you, Mike. It's been a very busy year for Smart Health Clubs. We've added quite a few modules to the platform that have hopefully benefited those customers that we have today, from booking and attendance, on-demand video. We're launching our live streaming, and then we're just finishing up our e-commerce platform here shortly with total integration with ABC, and then Jonas down the road here. But we're excited about all the new functionality that we've got coming. I'll let Mike talk about that at the end. But today we were going to talk about, our all-in-one platform, and being that, how we can help with increasing, new revenue opportunities, increase retention, provide a rich member experience, reduce operating costs for your facilities, and provide a greater differentiation between all the different apps that you have or that are out there on the market today. When it comes to booking and attendance, this has been one of our mainstays as far as being able to show how many people are in your facility today, what's available, how many people are taking a class. So a member can feel like they feel comfortable coming into the facility and knowing that, okay, that's not too full. I can, deal with this one. But what you'll see is that different calendars. You can provide calendars for different departments, from group X to small group training, courts, booking a court, be able to, show swim lanes.
Cool.
So you can do all that. Want to also show you that we also have a wait list built into the app itself. So I would be like the 9th person on this wait list, and I would get a push notification if a spot opened up and I was the first person, and they would be automatically enrolled in that class. I'm just canceling that real quick. And then want to show you the functionality where we actually can book a location. And by booking a location, we're able to book a bike, say in the spin studio here. We know what bikes are open. We can see where the instructor is, front and center. I can choose any location that's available, which are the 2 in the front and center almost. And all I have to do is tap the bike, and I'm already assigned to that bike. So there's no waiting in line before you get into the class, that type of situation. No rush to get in and be back by the speaker, back by the exit door, all that. And you can also do this for your mind-body room. Lay out a mats throughout the room so people can see where they, their spot would be in that class also. So these are functions that have been very well received from the clubs today. and being able to identify, how many people are in, what you put the number of people you can have in that class, and you can see how many people are already enrolled or how many spots are available still. So our next group of things that we launched recently was our on-demand video. This is where you could use this from any phone, webcam. You could live stream classes or use an IP camera. We are using. Want to show you the one that's actually up and running. This is their virtual membership group where they have their classes for their on-demand. They have 26 classes in here, and a member can participate in this. Nice thing is, these are all put behind the paywall. So you don't have to worry about, who's viewing your videos. You can monetize your assets at this time. And we create a series like in the Netflix. So anytime you do a live stream of a class, of a bar class, it's going to build a series of videos here. And members can choose to view how many videos, what video they want to, take at that time.
Yeah, she's no longer employed with the company either, so.
And then on their live streaming, we want to be able to, they've got a live stream class. We can show the sculpt bar. I could actually join this live stream class right now since it is coming up, and they've already turned it on, but we can able to join this live stream.
No, not that.
Can I get someone to mute? I'm not sure who it is. Great.
Gotcha.
So make it simple. It's a one push button to be able to, join a live stream class. And this is behind your paywall. This is based on the type of membership. So you can do preferential booking or base it on tiered memberships. If you have tiered memberships, you can designate, your platinum membership.
Okay.
Gets access to all the on-demand and live streaming classes. Or you can create a virtual membership where you can charge, 10 to, I have one group charging $50 a month for virtual memberships. It's all depends on what you're, able to offer based on your membership, and it's a way to, keep some of your members, not in the frozen freeze membership tier, but start getting them to pay something for getting some activity here. So our videos are they're all uploaded in the app on our platform. They are HD, so they're a higher quality than what you would get on a Zoom call or something like, or Facebook Live. People are going to see a better quality video from that standpoint. We have, as I already talked about, the tiered membership, so you can price it accordingly based on the type of membership tiers that you would be able to want to have access to the videos. So we have 4 cameras that we support. You can use your phone camera, both for live streaming and video conferencing. The same thing for a webcam. And we also support the good cameras are like Mevo and GoPro for live streaming. But as long as we have an IP camera for live streaming, you're good to go. The one company that we've been recommending is PZT Optics from camera standpoint. They have a wide variety of cameras and should be able to find something that fits your needs there. The next item we want to talk about is our push notifications and where we stand with, how do you communicate with your members during these crazy times? Being able to show different groups, being able to notify your members. We have functionality in our app, or our platform, where you can actually create all these different groups, whether it's Group X, personal training, and your members can join these groups, and that way whoever's posting for the Group X department they can send out different feeds and different information as far as what's going on that week in Group X. And some of the upcoming, it's a way to also talk about upcoming, specials that you're going to be holding, right? Whether it's buy a package of 10 personal training sessions, anything that you're offering at a deal, we can push that through there, or a new class offering, that type of thing. I can leave this group, I can, stay in it, but creating these groups is easy. And you also be able to designate, certain demographics within the group. If you want to send a message to a certain age group, certain, male, female, all that can be done through push notifications, email, or sticky posts. You can create a sticky post so it stays on the top, or you can schedule it for go out at a later date. There is no limit on the number of emails you can send. So this works as far as your communication tool between you and your members and your staff. And you can create groups, as many groups as you want, such as your Group X director, staff, your personal trainers, anything that you can think of. It's possible to create a communication tool internally through the app with them. We also are getting ready to launch our e-commerce, where you'll be able to be able to purchase different services and classes or massages, or through the juice bar. So we also have that component coming, and then we also want to just touch base with you and show you some of the other functionality that we have, and that is with our instructor substitution and payroll. Through our listing, we have different instructors. Each instructor can put their own bio up here. They can put their video testimonial. They can show what their certifications are and their profile and any testimonials that they have received over the last couple months. Our classes talk about the class itself. You can see that you can do an image for the class, or you can do a video for the class, so a member can see what's involved in that class as far as the type of class. And then the calendar allows us to book out, and I'm going to find where I'm teaching, and I need to one more. Sorry about that. I need since I'm teaching this class out on Tuesday, I've already maxed out my substitutions doing different demos here, but I get a button that says need a substitute. This need a substitute says, looks for a substitute for me for my HIT class. It just notified 6 instructors who are qualified to teach that class. And that goes out into a push notification, and provides a list of those that are able to teach my class. As a Group X director, I could choose do not substitute and make myself teach that class, even though I just wanted to go to lunch. But we can do different things, and I can choose different substitutes for this class. If I put Clay in here and then select the substitution, it's going to show up on my calendar now that I have there's a sub in that class. And that sub is also, we tie this in with the website, so we can be able to, right here, 2 o'clock, HIT class, Clay's a sub. So we have that information there now. Your members know exactly who's teaching that class. And this class is also going to be updated on your website as far as the information too. The other thing we can do for you that have multiple clubs, we can also do switch between locations, so we get the proper calendars. There's a button, just a drop down arrow next to Jamboree up here. I tap that, I can touch the Washington location. Now I can get into the virtual fitness classes over there, see what they're live streaming, but this is where the on-demand videos are sorted and stored, and you can see how I have a series of videos here that I can watch. and anything about the class and difficulty levels. The live streaming calendar, I've already showed you one of those, but this is also where the star actually is, means I have the capability of booking that class because I have a premier membership tier on this. If I was not, I wouldn't be able to book it. It would actually tell me I don't have access to that, and I would have to go to the front desk or to upgrade my membership for that. We also do this for our fitness. We have different, our trainers have the same thing. We can also do a calendar for them. We can, these are fee-based. If I want to purchase this, I can place my order for 5 sessions, pay $100, and all I have to do is place my order, and it ties in with the back end of ABC or Jonas at this coming soon. And then we also have our fitness and plans and nutrition meal plans that you members can track and record their exercises, or we have our module where we can actually sell fitness plans and sell meal plans. We have over 250 meal plans in our database today. This may be another way to communicate and stay in touch with your members. So that's anytime if I have all these items for breakfast, I can just check the breakfast box and it updates all my macronutrients for today. If I need a substitute on, some blackberries here, all I have to do is slide over and I'll get a food exchange for that, for those blackberries. And I can update that. Our exercise is the same. I just have a foam rowing workout in here. But if I did all the different foam rowing exercises and I tap it, it's going to check off everything. But I can add strength and cardio to this, exercises, anything that I want to add in here to my workout. Mike, the last thing I want to talk about is our new reports that we're looking to generate for facilities. And that is our contact tracing from members and staff. I wish I had set up a survey to be able to see how important that is. But I would love to get your feedback if you could let us know if that's something that would be of interest in the chat box. That would be great. We also have the capability of, we create a report of those that have participated in a live stream class. So those that have like a Silver Sneakers program, we can download a report that you could submit for reimbursement for those members that want to do a live stream or, from home instead of being in the facility. So those are two things that we'd love to see if that's some interest. We are continuing to, create different reporting functionality and modules that, benefit you, the club owners, benefit the staff, and also make it a great user experience from the member side. So that's all I have. I don't know if there's any questions that people have.
Let me, if I could, this is Mike, let me just add a couple things here if I could. I want you all to know that in the instructor substitution and payroll, that not only when you can pick a sub, choose a sub with single clicks, but it populates into your payroll report that you can run from this platform and reminds the Group X instructor or the tennis director or whoever who to pay for that class automatically. I want to tell you a couple of things that we're working on that are in the pipeline for first half of next year. And that is our customer acquisition, which includes the CRM and website hosting, two-way video conferencing, and a hyper-local and personal advertisement and family share. Let me just tell you about a couple of those. The hyper-local and personal advertisement will allow you to do your push notifications just to members that are currently in the club at that time. So if you have a personal trainer that is purpled out, or a massage therapist that's purpled out that doesn't have a booking for 1 to 3 hours, you can push out a notification to the members that are in the club at that time, offering a special on a walk-in, first come, first served basis. We think that's going to be a very important thing. The family share will allow you to share services. So if you have a person, let's say the main person on the account buys 6 personal training sessions, those sessions can be shared with other members on that account, whether it's a spouse, significant other, child. And contact tracing, we think, is going to be important. We're hoping to have that completed by the end of this month, actually. So those are a few things that are in the pipeline. It's encouraging to see that several states now have gotten support as far as their governors deciding that exercise isn't, and gyms, health clubs, are an essential business and are to remain open. And I'm hoping that this is going to lead to many more opportunities as far as bridging that gap and bringing healthcare and fitness together, and down the road, hopefully some third-party reimbursement for programs for special needs populations. So with that said, if there's any questions, we will try to address them and answer them right now.
Yeah, if I could ask a question, this is Doug from Cascade Athletic Clubs. As you know, we're finishing our onboarding process. I think I've got it ready to go for you guys today. I was very interested in the Silver Sneakers download report. In question being is we predominantly use Silver and Fit, and then there are some Silver Sneakers. Have you guys some experience in terms of the reimbursement for that when those are recorded and done in a online version?
So we don't. We know that it's going to be available, whether the person being able to track it, being able to run a report that's going to show that the person either was in the club or that logged on and took the class, and how many classes they take and the duration. That's what's going to have to be reported for reimbursement on those programs.
Yeah, seems like that would work.
So,
thank you.
This is Praveen. We have been working with Mountainside on this, and we have created a report for them that they're submitting to Silver Sneakers. And I do have the format. You know, we haven't done it yet for them, but we have the information that they need to submit. And we would be happy to work with you on that, Doug, on if you want us to also get into the submission part of the report. The Mountainside was doing it themselves. They didn't need help from us to do it. But what we are doing is we are checking the person in when they go to view the class, the online class. We check them into ABC, or essentially it's like them visiting the club, and create a report for the club.
Excellent. Thank you very much. We'll take a look at our agreements with Silver and Fit and Silver Sneakers. And yes, if we got means to do that, that'd be excellent.
Sure.
Great.
Other questions? Is
And,
contact tracing of importance for people? If you can say yeah, nay.
Right now, I'd say at Cascade and all of our clubs with all of our members, we have no contact issues. So at this point, it's not. It may be in the future, but.
Okay.
Yeah, can I, Praveen, this is Eddie. So my answer is yes, it is important. From the feedback I've gotten from the handful of clubs that I've had, there's been very few issues in the clubs, but they've typically been staff or members that got it outside the club that happened to visit the club during a certain time period. I know Aaron from Vita Fitness, thanks to Smart Health Clubs, was able to, show that there was no issues when they were able to track down and trace the person's usage in the club.
Right.
My answer is yes. It is something that eventually the club should have an interest in. Because as we see, even today in the news, there was a South Korean study about a restaurant, and it is going to become all about the tracing to make sure that it deflects that gyms are not an issue. And I want to I just want to say thank you to the whole team at Smart Health Clubs, to Praveen, Mike, Brad, Clay, for all you guys are doing. I know you're working as hard as possible to get everybody up and running. I think you've got an amazing platform, and everybody can really benefit from using it. So thank you. And thanks for support of all the Rex members as well.
Thank you, Eddie. And thanks